Heading to the polls, New Yorkers cast their ballots as big races are up for grabs.
And a clearing, breezy start to the day tomorrow.
And it's the new Midtown bar with a history as an SNL hotspot. New York Live takes us to two places in Rockefeller Center, serving up some pretty incredible cocktails and cuisine. Hey, welcome back, friends. This is News 4 Now for June 28th. I'm Kate Ingram. All right, let's dive into this first story. Right now, New Yorkers are hitting the polls for a few more hours until they close, kicking off the first of New York's two primary elections. 7 candidates across 2 parties are vying to be New York's next governor, 3 on the Democratic side and 4 on the Republican side. Voters will also be choosing candidates for lieutenant governor, state assembly, judges, and party positions. Polls close at 9 p.m. But good news is, if you're still in line at that time, you won't get turned away and will still be allowed to vote. We're posting live results as they come in on NBCNewYork.com, or you can check them on the NBC4 New York app. Next, a judge is downgrading charges against a grocery store worker accused of hitting Rudy Giuliani. The former New York City mayor greeted supporters at the Bricktown Center Mall on Staten Island Monday night. It's the same mall where surveillance cameras captured a ShopRite worker slapping Giuliani on the back while he was campaigning for his son. The worker, 39-year-old Daniel Gill, was arraigned on 3 misdemeanor charges after a felony charge was downgraded. Giuliani told the crowd last night he's doing okay, but was in pain at the time of the slap. The Legal Aid Society, which represents Gill, says in a statement that the charges against him were inconsistent with existing law. ShopRite says he's since been suspended from his job. Next, the city is scrambling to meet demand for monkeypox vaccines. Get this, it ran through its vaccine supply less than a day after launching a new immunization initiative in the LGBTQ+ community. If you haven't heard, the virus is mostly spread among men who have sexual contact with other men. The problem is that the one clinic in the city that's administering doses was out of appointments on the same day it started booking them. And they've only been given 1,000 doses to hand out.
This is yet another example of a public health failure. And considering what we just went through with COVID-19, we should be much, much more prepared.
1,000 doses for a population of over 750,000 LGBTQIA people is an outrage. And I don't know if we've learned our lesson yet.
Right now, the number of monkeypox cases in New York City has climbed to 48. Meanwhile, in New Jersey, police are urging people to stop sending harassing packages to the former home of Justice Samuel Alito. It comes after the controversial decision by the Supreme Court to overturn Roe v. Wade. The West Caldwell Police Department says information was posted online that Justice Alito still lived in that town. They say they are seeing an influx of threatening packages being sent to that address, but warn that Alito actually moved out in 2007. Officers say anyone responsible for sending harassing packages will be charged.
Hi there, I'm Storm Team 4 meteorologist Maria LaRosa. A pretty gray, gloomy day. A few breaks in the overcast, but we're still not quite done with that chance for a shower. You can see that through this evening. By 9, 10 o'clock, still the possibility of a few showers around. We're really going to try and start to clear the skies, though, after midnight. So by tomorrow morning, we will be starting off with some sunshine in most places. One thing changing, too, winds that were out of the east and southeast tomorrow morning, brisk out of the north, so 10, 15 mile per hour winds. It's going to feel refreshing, along with temperatures that will be dipping into the 40s and the 50s. 55 for the low in the city, 48 in Poughkeepsie, will be in the low 50s in Islip.
Are you looking for something new to do in Midtown? Well, if so, New York Live's here with 2 spots, serving up some amazing venues at all hours.
Rockefeller Center is a year-round, round-the-clock destination, and recently some great spots have opened here to grab a bite to eat or a drink after work. First up, we're headed to Lodi. Maxime, it is so great to finally be here at Lodi. What's the vibe here? You guys kind of have a daytime, nighttime. It's a little different.
Yeah, we're super happy to be here as well. Happy to have you. You can create a little bit of your own adventure here. During lunch, we offer a lot of kind of regionally special dishes to Italy. It's great for kind of share plates. People pop in for espresso, a pastry during the day. And then at dinner, we kind of have a nice, more relaxed vibe with bigger plates meant, again, to be shared.
So you brought out a bunch of your signature dishes.
Yes, a pasta with sage and butter, our chicken liver crostini.
That is like heaven in the mouth.
We have our signature Rockefeller martini, La Specialina, and our rosé frappé.
Maxime, thank you for this delicious evening. I will be back.
You're very welcome. We'll be here.
Up next, we are at Pebble Bar on 49th Street and 6th Avenue. Julian, congratulations. Pebble Bar finally open here at Rock Center. And this space has some history. Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, until 2000, it had been a bar for about 100 years called Hurley's that had hosted Johnny Carson and his crew, the SNL, eras of the SNL community, NBC, the folks from Christie's across the street.
So what do we have here in front of us?
We've got East Coast oysters, West Coast oysters, shrimp cocktail, whole lobster, Jonah crab salad, lobster roll.
So cocktails, obviously a big part of Pebble Bar. What did you bring out?
We've got our riff on a gin and tonic, the Ginny Fallon for one of our favorite neighbors. We've got the Studio 1H Martini. My version's with gin, but lots of people go for vodka too. And we've got the Wallflower Cocktail, which is a mezcal-based, refreshing, lighter, minty, lemony cocktail.
Well, Julian, congratulations on Pebble Bar. It's awesome, and we're super happy to have it here.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Chin chin.
And tonight, police are looking for the cold-hearted thief who stole a puppy from a 75-year-old man. And the whole thing was caught on camera. News 4's Mark Santia is here with the story from Ozone Park.
All dressed up for Halloween. This is Off-White, a micro-bully, a designer dog named after a designer brand. He is just 10 months old.
It's weird to say because I know it's like people look at, oh, it's a dog, but it's like a person to us. He's very much like a baby in the house.
This baby quickly captured the hearts of a South Ozone family and their neighborhood.
And he's very sweet, very friendly, a little shy sometimes too. So he has his own personality and everything.
Now, take a look at this video. That is also Off-White in the surveillance with his owner, Alonzo Gill's uncle.
This young guy just passed by on a scooter and the dog caught his attention. He jumped up on the sidewalk, starts acting friendly. Oh, what kind of dog is that? Oh, can I pet him? Is he friendly?
After a couple minutes, Off-White's 75-year-old owner turns to take the puppy inside, and that is when the guy on the scooter makes his move.
This guy starts petting the dog, pulling him up, picks the dog up, and then just starts revving his scooter to go. My uncle tried to jump in front of the scooter and stop the guy, but the guy just swerved around him and took off on the sidewalk down the block.
I'm really concerned. Like, I get emotional every time I see that the dog is gone.
Felix Nunez lives across the street and has a similar dog. With this suspect on the loose, he is fearful for his Remy.
If somebody take my dog, it's gonna be hard for me. Like, I'll get emotional.
The Gill family wants their puppy back.
I understand at this point you might be afraid of getting in trouble or getting someone in trouble, but the dog can be dropped off at a park where there's people around. He can be dropped off at a vet, at the police station. Nobody has to see anything.
All right, friends, thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow.